So now we have Symboli Rudolf, another horse I was recommended to watch. I've heard of Symboli Rudolf. I'm familiar with Symboli Rudolf in the game, but I don't know anything about the actual horse. I just know that apparently the horse is like really, really powerful. But outside of that, I have no other knowledge. So let's find out together.
Hi, I would like to
Hello.
introduce you to the great horses of Japan. I'm not very good at English, so there may be strange expressions, but please forgive me. This time is Symboli Rudolf. He's a male horse, born in 1981.
Oh, okay.
His mother was called Sweet Luna.
So 1981, he was almost in Marzinski's age range because I believe Marzinski was born in 76.
When Rudolph was born, he had a crescent moon pattern on his forehead.
Oh, nice.
He had a calm demeanor from a young age, and was given his name by the Roman
That reminds me of the one cat from Sailor Moon. What was her name? Luna, I think. That's what that reminds me of, having the crescent moon on their forehead.
Emperor Rudolph. Rudolph made his debut in a 1,000-meter race in July 1983. His trainer was
I'm not showing my age with that reference, am I? I'm an old man, Jesus.
already looking ahead to the Derby at this time. And he instructed his jockey, "It's a 1,000-meter race, but you have to race 1,600 meters. To be honest, I don't know what the difference is between running 1,000 meters and 1,600 meters. But he won here no problem."
Nice, getting that first win.
Next, Rudolph ran in the Icho Stakes. This time it was a 1,600-meter race. Rudolph won this race like it was nothing.
All right, he's already having a strong showing. I like that. I like that.
His trainer had this to say this time he raced a 1,600-meter race for 2,400 meters. Rudolph then dared to run in a regular open race 2 weeks earlier, instead of the more prestigious Asahi Cup Futurity Stakes. There's a reason he didn't go to Asahi Cup Futurity Stakes. In fact, on the day of the race he ran, the Japan Cup was held. Rudolph's owner made this decision. In other words, he wanted to show the world's visiting people involved in horse racing at the Japan Cup the wonderful horse that is Symboli Rudolf.
So he just wanted to show off. I like that.
What a
That's a power play.
horrible person Rudolph's owner is.
Wait, why horrible? If he wanted to show off the horse. Am I missing something? Am I dumb?
And what a terrible horse Rudolph is, too, with such high expectations from this time of year. Of
I don't know why, but I feel like I'm not understanding. Was that a joke? I'm confused.
course, he had an easy time winning this race.
Oh, well, who cares if I'm
too.
dumb? The horse is winning. Rudolph is a
The
winner.
next
That's all that
year
matters.
he entered the Yayoi Show race in March. This race is famous as a trial race for the Triple Crown.
Maybe that just didn't translate well from Japanese to English using the text to speech. Maybe that's why it came off a little weird.
There was an undefeated horse here named Bizen Nishiki. He'd won a Grade 3, which made him the favorite. Rudolph was still unproven at this point. But in the race, Rudolph won. The Triple Crown race began, and Rudolph was the favorite in the first Satsuki show.
You don't know how bad I'm holding off Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer jokes. It's almost criminal.
He ran third down the road and took the lead on the fourth corner. On the straightaway course, he was racing alongside Bizen Nishiki. They bumped into each other hard. When they crossed the finish line, Rudolph was in first place.
Now I'm thinking about it. If horses crash on a race, obviously if it's accidental, that's not anything bad. But do jockeys and horses ever purposely ram each other? Is that like frowned upon? Or is that something that's like an underhanded tactic? I don't know how that works, but I'm curious about that.
Bizen was about a length behind. Rudolf won Satsuki show in record time. At the award ceremony, the jockey held up his index finger to the sky to make the crowd aware of the Triple Crown.
I mean, if the other horse bumped him, I wouldn't have blamed him if he held up another finger.
Many horses avoided running in the next Derby for fear of Rudolph's strength. The race has begun. I don't know if it's true or not, but there is this episode in this Derby. On the road, Rudolph's jockey gave him the go signal, but he didn't react at all.
Rudolph kinda seems to be living by his own style.
The
I like that.
jockey must have been in a hurry. Not that the horse could talk, but at this moment, he could hear Rudolph's voice. Hold on tight.
Oh, he said, we're going Mach speed. Let's go.
As Rudolph entered the straightaway course, he sped up on his own and overtook the horse in front of him. The jockey said after the race, Rudolph taught me how to race. Bizen Nishiki was
Oh, the two fingers up. I like that. Normally, for each crown, I think they hold up a finger. I think that seems to be the thing they do.
heavily defeated in 14th place. The distance was too long for him. Rudolph's jockey held up two fingers to the sky at the awards ceremony to show off his double crown.
Yeah, see, there it is. Because I learned in what was it? The other horse that I seen that did that as well. It was Teo. Yeah, thank you, Goop. It was Teo. In my video that I uploaded, Teo, I specifically picked the picture of anime horse girl Teo with her holding up the three fingers because she would have won a triple crown, or I guess it would have been the actual horse. He would have won a triple crown, but he got injured. So I had in the thumbnail the three finger pose because I just thought it was fitting.
It's fall. Rudolph started at the St. Kinen in September. He won effortlessly in record time. He's entered the last of the Triple Crown races, the Kikasho. He took a position in the middle of the road. And on the last straight, he broke away. A horse named Goldway came at him, but he was able to outrun it and win.
Goldway. For some reason, I thought I was going to say Gold Ship, but it was Goldway.
Thus was born Symboli Rudolf, an undefeated Triple Crown winner of 8 races and 8 victories.
What an absolute legend. Undefeated. 8 out of 8. Triple Crown winner. You can't get any more golden standard than that. That is crazy.
He was the first undefeated Triple Crown winner in
And a record breaker.
history. Of course, the jockey
And the three fingers. Damn, that's nice.
raised 3 fingers to the sky at the awards ceremony. He ran in the Japan Cup 2 weeks later. It's a bit of a tough schedule for him. This Japan Cup has become a showdown of the Triple Crown horses. In fact, a year before Rudolph, there was another horse that won the Triple Crown, and Rudolph is the second consecutive Triple Crown winner.
Wait, he won 2 Triple Crowns? Am I understanding that correctly? Because if so, holy.
The other
OP needs a nerf.
Triple Crown winner is called Mr. CB. Other entrants included Bedtime from the UK and Majesty's Prince from the US.
I gotta do it every time. I can't help it. America! Alright, what's for the UK? God save the Queen! There we go. That's what their call out is.
The question is,
Well, I guess technically to be king now.
which Triple Crown winner is stronger? It came down to which horse would win the Triple Crown, but Japan's Cat's Raggy Ace came out on top. This was the first victory for a Japanese horse in the Japan Cup. Rudolph chased him well, but he came in third.
Oh, now I don't know if that was his first loss, but possibly.
Mr. CB was beaten badly in 10th place. The next race was the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. In addition to Rudolf, Mr. CB and Cat's Raggy Ace also ran in the race.
Oh, they got a nice little
Cat's
rivalry
Raggy
going
Ace
on.
had run away with the Japan Cup, and now Rudolf was marking him.
Yep, they built up a rivalry. Let's go, Rudolph.
Mr. CB is a driven horse. He chased from the rear as usual. Rudolph passed the Cat's Raggy Ace on the final straight.
Nice.
He then
Go.
crossed the finish line, setting a
Nice.
record time by 2 lengths. Mr. CB came in third. Rudolph was named Horse of the Year with a record of 6 wins from 7 starts that year.
That's impressive.
Rudolph started the following year with the Grade 2 Nikkei show in March. His odds of winning were 1.0.
Oh,
In the
jeez.
race, there were no horses running away, so Rudolph naturally took the lead.
He's
And just like that,
unstoppable.
he crossed the finish line without a spurt. There was a 4-horse gap between him and the next horse. In the next race,
It's kind of just crazy how powerful of a horse Rudolph is. Or I guess technically he was now, but still.
Tenno Show Spring, he faced Mr. CB for the 3rd time. Mr. CB sped up early trying to beat Rudolph.
Sorry, Mr. CB, this is Rudolph's race. Back off.
Rudolph's jockey saw this and signaled for him to speed up in order to chase him, but he didn't move.
Moseyed on into a win.
But when Mr. CB stalled at the entrance to the straight, Rudolph sped up himself to overtake him.
Nice.
Rudolph always wins as a matter of course. This is
Rudolph turned Mr. CB into Mr. Crybaby. Got him.
the 5th title he's won. After this, he was training for Takarazuka Kinen, but avoided it due to lameness. Therefore, the next race was
Wait, lameness?
to go straight to Tenno Show Autumn. But Rudolph got off to a slow start.
Not a late
And
start.
even though the race was fast-paced, Rudolph was getting faster and faster, and sped up early. As a result, he lost a lot of stamina, and
Oh,
although he
no.
took the lead at the entrance
got
of the
tired
straight,
out.
he could not increase the gap. And the dark horse, Gallop Dinah, the 13th favorite, came from behind. Gallop Dinah was still in the semi-open class and obviously a lower class, but surprisingly he passed Rudolph to finish in 1st place. Rudolph was defeated for the 2nd time.
Okay, so that last 3rd place showing was his first loss. Now this is his 2nd. But still, only 2 losses. And all those victories, plus the Triple Crown. You cannot take away Rudolph's accomplishments. Highly impressive.
He then tried again for the Japan Cup. He'd lost this race the year before, finishing 3rd. He was, of course, the most popular choice. Rudolph chased in the middle of the road. And then he broke away, coming into the straightaway. Rocky Tiger, a challenger from a local race, came from behind.
Rocky Tiger, you can't take the king's crown. Don't even try it.
The winner was Rudolph, with Rocky Tiger in 2nd place.
What I tell you, you can't take the king's crown.
It was
Sorry, Triple Crown.
the first time the most popular horse won the Japan Cup. And for the first time, Japanese horses dominated the 1st and 2nd places.
Very nice.
Rudolph had a plan for an overseas expedition. It had been planned several times before, but each time it had been abandoned due to Rudolph's physical condition or minor injuries.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he decided to head to America after his victory in the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. First of all, it was a minimum requirement to win the Arima Kinen twice in a row to show that he was the strongest in Japan. He announced that this race would be his last race in Japan.
Oh, no, they didn't say retirement because I assumed this was going to be his retirement race. But this was his last race in Japan before he went to America to try out there.
Miho Shinzen, who won the Double Crown that year, has entered the competition.
Ooh, Double Crown versus Triple Crown. Who's going to win?
There was also Gallup Dinah, who beat Rudolf in the Tenno show. But they were not Rudolf's enemies. Rudolf took the lead before the last corner and opened up a gap on the rest of the field.
Ooh.
Miho Shinzen is also a pretty strong horse, but he was 4 lengths behind Rudolf.
Rudolph said, "Sit down. This is my race. You guys don't belong here." And smacked them down with speed.
Rudolf finished his last race in Japan with a convincing victory. He was named Horse of the Year again that year.
You don't step into my turf. I'm the 2-time Horse of the Year winner.
Rudolf
And a Triple
flew to
Crown.
America. He first ran in the San Luis Rey Stakes in March, but unfortunately finished 6th out of 7.
Ooh, that was
After
a
the
rough
race,
showing.
they found ligamentum flavum in Rudolf's leg.
Oh, he was injured. That explains it. I don't know what ligamentum flavum is, though.
This could have been the reason he lost the war. Rudolf has now retired. He has a total of 13 wins in 16 races and 7 Grade 1 wins. 7 Grade 1 wins, an unbelievable record at the time. This record was unbroken for a long time.
So, for the longest time undefeated, 2 times Horse of the Year winner, Triple Crown extraordinaire. Truly a powerful horse.
But was broken in 2020 when
And held the record for nearly, or actually over 20 years.
Almond Eye won 9 Grade 1 races. But it may not be a simple comparison. Because there are more Grade 1 races now than ever before.
So they get more chances. Okay.
They have made great achievements and footprints in the time they have lived, that's all. That's how Rudolf became a stallion. His best achievement as a sire was the birth of Tokai Teo.
Wait, Rudolph was Teo's father? Did I know that? I might have forgotten. Because obviously I watched the Teo video. I may have just forgotten.
For more information on Tokai Teo, please check out my previous videos.
I did see the Teo video.
Other foals included Ayrton Symboli, who was active in long-distance racing. But compared to Tokai Teo, I think they're a bit underwhelming. Rudolph's race record is so great that I had high expectations for foal and others, but except for Tokai Teo, I might be a little disappointed. I said it was disappointing, but I think it's safe to say that his stallion performance has achieved some success. There are many foals who have won graded races. It's simply not as good as Tokai Teo.
Teo was really strong horse too. Was a really strong horse too.
Rudolf entered his eternal resting place in 2011 at the age of 30. Symboli Rudolf is a horse from a very long time ago, but I wanted to introduce him to you because he is legendary.
He really is.
He was a great horse, very consistent, very strong, and very beautiful. That's all for this time. If you want to know more about Japanese horses, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
That was really good. I liked learning about Rudolph. Let's drop a like.